This game is ass. The only reason I could recommend it to y'all is because it's free. And if it wasn't for that, this game would be fucking dog shit. But let me say the only nice thing I can about this game. The actual skateboarding is mad satisfying and fun to play around with. It's definitely my favorite when it comes to the overall feel of skateboarding, if that makes any sense. The animations are actually nice and clean, especially when it comes to street skating. I was hitting some good lines that made my rotted brain feel good, I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, I could say with confidence that this is the best skate game when it comes to the actual skating. So now you're probably thinking, what the fuck is wrong with the game then if you hate it so much, dumb bitch? My problem is that this game is the definition of corporate greed. I guarantee you all the Skate 4 lovers are rolling their eyes right now, but shut the fuck up and listen for a sec. After almost 5 years of development, you're telling me that they couldn't even add dark slides or finger flips to the game? We gotta wait until season 3 to get dark slides back, and who knows when we're gonna get finger flips because they don't mention it anywhere in the roadmap, but they got no problem adding a skate pass to the game. Both of those tricks that I mentioned are in Skate 3, and you're telling me we gotta wait until season 3 before we can see one of them, and y'all are still defending this. It's honestly unbelievable how so many people just don't care about this. I really want to know, if any of y'all watching are Skate 4 lovers, please explain to me how you could defend these people when they laugh in your face and show you their greed so plainly. They don't even gotta hide it from y'all. It's like they know y'all just love sucking on EA dick. Now I'm gonna show y'all some examples of how greedy they are. So let's start with the fact that there's no way to buy the new clothes without spending your real life money. And if you're dumb enough to pay for this shit, then I gotta break it to you, bro. You got fucking robbed. $50 for 2 outfits, 3 shirts, a jacket, and some shoes. But don't forget the Sand Van bucks, you get a couple of those too. In literally every other skate game, you can get all this shit for free. You had to earn it, of course, but you didn't have to open your fucking wallet either. And if you're like me and you don't want to give those corporal fucks a cent of your money, then you gotta get your clothes from product boxes. Yeah, I'm being dead ass. You can't even buy the clothes you want. You have to hope that the pack you bought has anything you even like in it. On top of that, it's not even clothes. You might get stickers or props in these boxes, which is so fucking dumb. One of y'all, please tell me how you could defend this. What bothers me most is that the game is missing small details that the older games had. Things like your character swaying with the board, keyframes in the replay editor, pedestrians getting tight and laying you out, grabbing onto the back of cars. There's so much missing, but they got no problem charging you the price of a game for some cosmetics. And I know what you EA backshot loving idiots are gonna say.
But it's early access, they're gonna add it in later.
Listen here, you dumb fucks. Skate 1 took 2 years to make. Skate 2 took the same amount of time. Skate 3 was released the year after 2 came out. But y'all are still trying to give the excuse that this game is in early access. Can't y'all see how dumb y'all sound? It's like y'all don't understand that you can enjoy the game itself and also admit that EA is fucking up the series with the same game. So in my last video, I made the point that this game is soulless. This game is soulless and a complete spit in the face to the fan. And V is the perfect example of this. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they made V. This bitch is the most annoying part of the game, and there's no way anyone could disagree with that. Just listen to literally anything she has to say.
Jingo programmed me to not feel sentiments of abandonment.
What?
Do not engage with me for extended periods of time.
In Skate 1 and 2, we had Retta following us around, and I could explain to y'all why he's better than V in every way possible, but I think it's better if I just show y'all. Here's Retta's reaction to you landing a high scoring trick.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Booyah, baby.
And here's how V reacts to the same thing. Woo!
Exquisite. Imagine what you'll do in Sandban proper.
This is Retta reacting to you bumping into someone.
Yo, my man, you gotta watch where you're going sometimes.
And I think y'all get the idea, but here's V doing the same shit.
I may be biased, but that pedestrian was kind of in the way.
You see what I mean when I say she sucks? It's like EA wanted y'all to see how soulless this fuck-ass game was, just so they could prove to y'all that they could spit in your face and have y'all still defending them. But to be dead ass, I don't know why the fuck they decided on having a robot talk to you throughout the whole game. And I know you can mute this bitch, but it just makes the game that much more soulless when you land a cool trick and there's no one there to hype you up like in the first 2 games. She don't even react when you bust your ass. Retta did though.
Holy Holy crap.
You see, Red actually feels like a friend. He gets hyped when you do cool tricks, he makes fun of you if you fall, sometimes he'll make some jokes, but V is literally just a robot trying his hardest to make you like him. But now I want to talk about the challenges that this game gives you. And I could talk about the fact that they decided to go with the Tony Hawk style of challenges, which I think is stupid as fuck to put in a skate game, but I want to talk about the new stunting mode. EA really decided to get rid of Hall of Meat and replace it with this dog shit. Stunting is such a downgrade from Hall of Meat in every possible way. Now I'm gonna break it down for you and explain exactly why this shit is so ass. One of the first things that they tell you when they introduce this fuck ass mode is that flinging yourself downstairs is fun and painful, but not anymore, thanks to Impervatech. But don't ask how, it's science.
Everybody knows that flinging yourself downstairs, over gaps, and hucking your body around is fun. Real fun. And painful. But, as you're about to see, not anymore. If you're wondering why your slams don't hurt, you can thank a local startup called Impervatech for that. Don't ask how. It's science.
Like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? When was this skate? How did we get to this point? Now you're trying to say that we don't even bust our ass in this game? That there's some magical technology stopping falling from hurting? Was this game made for fucking kids? Is it too graphic to say that when you fall, it might fucking hurt? In the previous games, after falling a few times, your character will actually get all scraped up and bloody. But I guess they didn't want the kids seeing their Fortnite characters getting hurt. Can you believe that just like the other games, this game is rated T? What part of this game stopped it from getting rated an E? Even Minecraft has shit like killing monsters and slaughtering animals and it got an E rating. Anyways, let me get back to my point. Take a look at how Hall of Meat gets introduced in Skate 2, and all I want is for the Skate 4 lovers to explain to me how this is infinitely better than the bullshit y'all keep defending.
Hey, check it out. Since you've been gone, wipeouts got way gnarlier, dude. Basically, you can bail whenever you want. And while you're bailing, you can control your body in the air. It's actually kind of insane. This time I'm gonna score you on your bails. There's two ways to get points on your bails. One is body damage. You rack your head, your arm, your leg, your chest, your body, whatever. The more you rack yourself, the more points you get. The other way is bail bonuses. It depends how fast you're going, how far you went, how crazy it was, how gnarly it was. Dude, it's fun. Rack yourself. So if you're into gore and all that stuff, go check out Slappy's blog and go to the Annals of Meat. Whatever the hell that means, I don't know. If you're really hard up for cash and you're a bad skater, Thrasher pays good money for photos of slams and footage of slams. All of me, kid.
Go ahead, y'all. Tell me how after seeing this, you can still say you don't care about this game not being like the older ones. And it's not even only Hall of Meat that got killed. Literally everything got watered down. I want to show y'all how missions used to start in Skate 2 compared to how they do in 4.
This is it. The scene of the crime.
Are you sure? This is what you tried to skate? I mean, I'd heard the stories, but this thing's insane.
Yeah, dude would have made it if the cops didn't show.
Man, if you want to drop in on the murder horn, that's your business, but,
Don't worry about it. You're gonna get your cover shot, right?
all right, it's your funeral.
What are you thinking about pulling with this skill testing line challenge?
And once again, I want y'all to explain to me how Skate 4 isn't complete garbage after watching this. This is what I mean when I say the series used to be realistic. The characters in this game recognize that you're about to do some crazy ass shit. This is why the player is known as the legend, because you can pull off anything. Unlike here, where apparently our characters are just learning how to skate, and the first thing you do is jump off a mega ramp, and it's treated like nothing. There you go.
That was verified huge. You made that mega look mini. Great work.
I understand that y'all find the game fun. I agree with y'all. I said the same thing at the beginning of the video. But can't y'all see what they took from us? They made something as simple as falling corporate friendly. And they took away the personality of the series. And y'all are eating this shit up. But to be fair to EA, at least they actually added some form of Hall of Meat back into the game. Even though it fucking sucks now. But things like taking photos to get on the cover of Thrasher, or street contests where you skate against others for a cash prize, and my favorite, death races where you risk your life to get to the finish line, just aren't in the game. All you could really do in this new game is collect bearings while doing tricks and family-friendly Hall of Meat. It makes me think, What the fuck were they doing for 5 years? This is why the older Skate fans hate this game. They replaced the soul of the series with a robot, boring missions, and microtransactions. And honestly, I wouldn't even care about this game if it was its own standalone title. But no, they slapped the name Skate on it, cause how else were they gonna get people to buy a skateboarding game without tricking them? If the game was called Super Fun Skateboarding Game, the biggest criticism would be people saying, why the fuck didn't they just make an actual Skate 4? But to be honest, this isn't the Skate 4 that we deserved or wanted. Even the Skate 4 lovers are defending this game by ignoring all of its flaws. I know this because they love to say that the game is fun and that's all they care about. But I need y'all to know that defending this shit only proves to these companies that they can keep making these cash grabs. I guarantee y'all that if they made Skate 2 with better performance, gameplay, and added in co-op, all of y'all would throw this shit away and play that immediately. But honestly, what's the point? Maybe I really am just blinded by nostalgia. But when I see a series like Skate have its soul ripped away and its identity become completely unrecognizable, it makes me think, maybe they should have just ended with the second one. But the sad truth is that there's not many options for skating games on consoles right now, so people are just gonna keep playing this shit. What's happening here is literally a 1-to-1 of what happened to Saints Row. And yeah, I know I mentioned this in my last Skate video, but now I'm actually gonna explain it to show y'all what happens when you support this kind of bullshit. So Saints Row started off as an open world crime game. You're in a gang and you're trying to take over the city. The game wasn't perfect and most people brushed it off as a GTA clone, but that didn't stop them from making a Saints Row 2. This game was an upgrade in almost every way possible from the first one. And even today, I feel like it's the best open world crime game, even over any GTA game. But then Saints Row 3 came out, and it was here where the community was divided. The old fans hated how these ruthless gangsters became lighthearted celebrities. The main character especially turned from a psychopath to a guy who makes jokes and enjoys killing. But it wasn't just that, it was the series as a whole that changed. And yeah, both Saints Row 3 and 4 were fun, but where did fun at the cost of the series' soul get them? And after no one bought that game, both the game and Volition are dead now. And now the people who supported the reboot are nowhere to be found. And after driving the series to the ground, they left the rest of us here with the remains, like the Saints Row 2 PC patch that we're still fucking waiting for. Rest in peace to Mike Watson, man. I really hope that the update you worked so hard for comes out one day. But yeah, man, I want to thank y'all for the support on my last video. I know it's not much, but this is the most amount of subs I've ever gotten on one video in such a short amount of time. Also, to Sky Black Ninja, I finished Goblin Slayer and that shit was fucking fire, but this bitch needs to learn how to hold in her fucking piss, like Jesus Christ. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.